to World of Warcraft. Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. We exist here. A little bit of loading in. Just Hearthstone over here. Heading out, doing stuff, going places, finishing some things, starting more things. Typical stuff. First stop, Darnassus. We've got a quest to turn in here. Then we also need to deal with the inventory event. Would be a wise decision. Quest is over here, seems. Auction house there, sell some stuff. Should be great. Well, let's just get moving here. Got these new things here. Could potentially put in the bank. Immunity for all damage for 10 seconds. Wild. Turn to a Firbolg. Also wild. All sorts of cool stuff. Okay. Okay, here is person here. Linde's Star Song. That the priestess disappeared some time ago is almost certainly common knowledge. As to further details about the events that surround her departure, take a good reason for me to divulge such information. Oh, we have some good information. Linde's effects. The Tome of Melthandris showed you this? I suppose there would be little harm in allowing you to examine her belongings. This key will allow you to open the chest where she stored her things in the Sentinel's bunkhouse. She kept a journal of her duties. If there's anything to be learned, it'll be from that. I should tell you, the Sentinels believe that she had her own reasons for leaving, and expect that she could return at any time. The priestess has done much in the past to earn our trust. Find the chest. In the bunkhouse, I say. On the map here? Not particularly. Okay. I don't exactly know where that is. Yeah, a key for something somewhere. Which is definitely something. Sell some stuff to shops here. Gray things. Soulbound things. Cheap things. Sell some melon. Some gray. Gray stuff. Lots of stuff. Some cloth. Got this lantern. Looks like a lantern. Heal your target once every 30 minutes. My goodness. Staff of the Purifier. Definitely a staff. Soulbound. Plant. It's food. Soulbound ring. Soulbound glacial stone. Soulbound armor. Pearl. Skull chipper. A bit of an axe. Pretty good. We looked at all these stuff previously. That's alright. Some buy and equip items, which could theoretically be worth something. To the auction house, yeah. This is the tradesman's terrace. The warrior's terrace is over that way. Light for you. Still have some of these. It's pretty wild. So a scan. Up to date information. Always a good choice. Sell some things. Got this malachite. A few threads, shreds of linen cloth. Go for the slightly more expensive price here. Some regular bear meat. Not too many on the market. Bolt of linen cloth. Got some lesser mana potions. Doesn't restore a huge amount of mana. It is lower level though. Silver ore. Apparently wildly expensive currently. I doubt we're actually going to be able to sell it for that much though, since there's not a huge amount on the market. We'll go for less. The goal here is to actually sell the things. No results found for that at all. Eventually, the market is just small enough that it's really just not going to happen. So higher prices. There's quite a few in here. Higher price. those. None of those. We can sell all of the cloth that we get now, since we've finished all the repeatable quests for those. Well, that's alright. Some rocks. Go cheap on the rocks. It's very likely that a lot of these are just going to come back. And if so, we can just sell them. We have this staff here. We have a bit of history. We'll go cheaper. Level 22. Doubtful. And then this. No results found at all, huh? They're nice and cheap. In theory, it has disenchant value, so that doesn't work out. We have options here. These. Briar thorns. Those are soulbound, that's soulbound. Can't do much with any soulbound stuff, unfortunately. That's okay. Post some things. And illustrious pearl. Post that. Some raptor eggs. Not many. Not gonna bother. Give me another light. Disenchant what we can here. I don't expect green to be too traded. Seems unlikely. See what we get. Probably not gonna do too much. Sell the rest of these. This is the journal for that. Kind of with that. This technically counts as a quest item, even though we're done with the quest. Definitely something. A few, not very much from those. Oh well. Oh well. There's always a chance. Possibly. Depending on how everything works, of course. What do we got in the mailbox? Another bit from Brew of the Month Club. Delightful. Just a handful of things and a few of these. Sometimes you want a frequent brew with a better aroma than honey. Creatures great and small all love the sweet smell of honey. Once you try this brew out, I think you'll agree. Wherever you enjoy these samples, you can purchase more from visiting our vendors. Brew of the Month Club. Aromatic honey brew. And these we can just sell. Got another of these lustrous pearls. I'm trying to sell the other one of these. Sell. Pearl again. Yeah, it's just ours. 2 stacks of 1. Meat. Blackmouth. Not too much. While we're here, might as well check the advanced armor. Bottom half of 1. We have bottom half of 1. Okay. Yeah, I don't expect there to be a huge amount of those, since they come from lower level content. That's alright. The rest of this stuff. Soulbound, soulbound, eggs. There you go. Okay. So we got this key to go to the boxes here. Don't know where that is. This is the Warrior's Terrace. This up here is more of the Craftsman's Terrace. There should be the Warriors area somewhere. Back this way. That's not really a way. Let's see exactly where this is. What'd you find out? You need to find a journal.
Farewell.
Not too familiar with Darnassus here. So Sentinel's bunkhouse. Okay. It does look like a Sentinel's bunkhouse. Not particularly. Be somewhere in here. There are various buildings. One of them could be a bunkhouse. Just need to find wherever this key works, I suppose. Easiest way of doing things. So here this counts as the craftsman stairs. Doesn't feel like this is where the Sentinel's bunkhouse would be. This is where the guild master. Form of guild? No. It's totally lost. As per usual. You would think the warriors step in the warriors terrace. Let's look around here more. None of this really screaming bunkhouse. It's just the lower section of the building here. I can't even get in the lower section of this building. They really did not say where this chest was at. Further down this way? Cash room? Mysterious. They don't really have a separate building here. Some guys here. Maybe over here, this is immediately the tradesman's terrace. These tiny little rooms here. These aren't anything. How odd. Yeah, this is all stores, auction house here. Further out, we got the Temple of the Moon, the Enclave. I don't really feel like where they would be. Maybe to the sides here. That's something? Or there's a room or anything. There's an armor section. Doesn't look like kind of air for them. Staff shop. Yeah, the sides here aren't really any kind of bunkhouse or anything. The Sentinel's bunkhouse. Oh, these are really screaming bunkhouse to me. I don't think it would be out of town. We did come from a place only because we got the vision from out there. I think there's no information about where a bunkhouse would be. What's objectives? No? It's over here. Really. In the far corner of the tradesman's stairs. Really. Wild. Wild stuff out here. This would have been a search every single building in Darnassus kind of situation. It's pretty crazy. Definitely doesn't say specifically here. Let's see it. There it is, Sentinel's bunkhouse. So there is a sign for it. But we can't get there. We need to go up another building to get over there. My goodness. What a low roof. That's wild. Anyways. This is the Sentinel's bunkhouse. For all the Sentinels. This single bed. If you say so. That was wild. Okay. Let's see what information we have. Loon is granted my wishes. The lives of my fallen comrades will not be in vain. I shall avenge their deaths using the scythe of a loon. So they have the scythe. Very interesting. It's an ancient thing. A branch, twisted and gnarled of wood that could be older than even the Kaldori. For many hours, I examined the tool the gods granted to me. It's no ordinary weapon, that's for certain. nor is a simple magical implement. With it, it is as though the barriers of time and space are weakened, holding the scythe. In my hands, I received a vision of chaos. Wolfmen, the Worgen, battled an incredible enemy. The Worgen fought savagely, as fit their primitive race. Their enemy was unflinching, the Lords of the Emerald Flame. And that was when I realized the true power of the scythe. By focusing on it, I became able to communicate with the Worgen. It was not speech that I used to contact them, however. It was something different. I could not describe it. What mattered was the Worgen heard and understood me. By further channeling energy into the scythe, the barriers weakened more. I was able to draw Worgen into our world. A score and a half I was able to summon in my first attempt. They followed me into the battle. With their brute strength at my command, we tore into the demons of Felwood. Elune has granted my wishes. The forest will be cleansed. May Elune's blessing be upon me till my work is done. All goes well. I have summoned larger numbers of Worgen to fight at my side. Though they are of simple mind, they have shown impressive ability to coordinate their attacks and function as a group. I have identified leaders in their packs, and I have given command of small groups of warriors. We strike from many places in the forest at once. My campaign against the demons is a fruitful one. May Elune's blessing be upon me till my work is done. A pack is lost. I sent the Worgen to range through the forest and identify areas of demonic infestation, but they did not return. You have to worry about the leaders I have entrusted control to. They are of simple mind, and this small bit of authority I have given them, they stretch to the utmost. Am I losing control? Perhaps I shall cease summoning additional Worgen for the time being. Elune's blessing be upon me until my work is done. Though I've not summoned additional Worgen, their numbers continue to increase. It is as though the scythe no longer requires my intervention for the summoning process. This is troubling. I've gathered as many of the packs as I could find, in order for them to remain at the Shrine of Melthandris. Meanwhile, I have searched the libraries in Darnassus and consulted with the Circle of Ancients in Darkshore. Not one scrap of information about these Worgen did I find. I've heard reports, whispers, of a wizard of the Kirin named Aragal. From what I've heard, it is possible that he has also summoned Worgen. I would consult with this wizard, distasteful as it may be, and see what he knows. The Worgen are dangerous, and I wish to stem the tide. On the morrow, I will travel to the port in the Barrens and book passage to the New World. May Elune's blessing be upon me until my work is done. My goodness.
How may I help?
What'd you find? Journal.
Good luck.
Seems that Linda's disappearance is more troubling than originally appeared. Even still, I cannot believe that she has come to a bad end. Perhaps it would be beneficial for us to make contact with her. Hey, Carson, since you have shown a vested interest in this matter, I'd like to enlist your aid.
Goddess, watch over
The Barrens port. Ratchet is the only port in the Barrens. Most likely, Linda found a trading vessel in Ratchet to take her to Blackwater Cove in Azeroth. We've had limited dealings with the goblins around the port, but the master of the dock should have information about the comings and goings of ship passengers. Follow the road southeast through Ashenvale and find yourself in the Barrens. Watch your step, Eric Erickson. Whereas the Horde patrol the land, you'll be safe at the port, though. Go to Ratchet.
Del Madre.
That's kind of a leading on towards Ratchet kind of quest there. That is definitely a whole separate business here. Got quite a few other things to do in Ratchet. And dungeon there and that. And then that's in like that's in a slightly lower level department there. We can definitely do some stuff in Ratchet. After Stone Town Mountains now. See how that continues to connect. It sounds more like going through Ratchet than going to Ratchet. By the sounds of things. It's not like they were going to get a boat and continue further. We'll worry about that in a bit here. Right now, we need to go to a tower. Next step, Aberdeen. Definitely could put these in the bank. I don't think we really need this book anymore. Get rid of it in the next section where we have a lot of stuff. That'll be fine. Transformation run, always a good time. Should see if we can use this in other locations. Doesn't say it has any specific requirements, but very much could. And this is definitely one of those things that you would use never, because it's too powerful to waste on whatever the current problem is. Want to use a big slot for something like that? Questionable. We could just jump off of some high area and just survive the fall. A bit less practical than parachutes and slow falling or whatever. Flashy though, I'm sure. Okay. Down here. Away we go. All the way up north to the tower. Road here is a little bit circling in. That's fine. Through the forest. Everything's great. Bit of a trek all the way up here. That's alright. There's a little 12. We continue to be just an interesting force smashing through the area. Level 80. It's a little bit higher level than the stuff around here. And it's going to continue to be higher level. Felwood is higher level. 30 to 40-ish there. 40s, 50s, 50, 30s, 57. Yep. Ratchet seems to be the next lowest level area. After like Stone Town here. It's got some that are lower level. But besides that, stuff in the 30s. Looks like 30s can also be in Desolus a little bit. Some dungeon stuff. Beautiful stuff here. Definitely a lot of dungeon stuff here at Dire Maul. That's gonna be the whole thing. High level quests. I feel like a stronghold there too. As much as it doesn't look like there's a huge number of quests left, especially if we disable the repeatable quests here. A lot of the quests continue to more quests afterwards. Quest chains and all that. That's alright. We're on total quests here anyways. Lore Master of Kalimdor. 491 out of 700. Getting there. We are getting there.
Can I assist you?
The tower. Oh, thanks. It's good to see you again, Eric Erickson. The strangest things have been happening around here. I'm glad you showed up. It was very strange, Eric Erickson. Everything seemed normal. Well, as normal as things get around here. And suddenly, there was a blinding flash of light from the upper room of the tower. Then came the screams. Cries split the air, and lightning struck the ground from time to time. What's going on?
Goodbye.
I see. Well, if what you say is true, then now is the time to strike. I believe Anachronist resides at the top of the tower. Be careful, though. He's surrounded by many powerful warlocks, much more deadly than the ones you faced before. Kill Narasin, and bring his head to Methuel Jetstrike. This guy right here. Can do. Let us do so. Outside the tower, got some little 17 fanatics. Inside the tower, level 28 guy. And elementals and all sorts of good stuff. Let's make our way up the tower. Defeating everybody. Too close. Charge up the tower. Where is this? big bad guy. All the way at the top. It's all the way at the top. Get that minion. Defeat you. Get a little cleave going. And all that's left is him. Naughty guys. We got a journal page. Can't read it. They are evil. They stole some chairs from the inn. Yep.
I'm out of range.
They're nice chairs. Totally reasonable. You can see why they took them. Wild. Anyways. Oh, nice. Nice going there. Look at all the chairs. Dastardly. Who even needs this many chairs? It's out of control. Deal a thaw. Sha dura 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 da da da. Let's see if we can do much with that. Another fun skull. Alright. It says it has optionality, but it doesn't. Let's be honest here. I'm sure if we could actually read what this says, it'd be very interesting. Not the first book we've found that we can't read. Shame that.
How may I help?
Who is considering it is an ancient and powerful warlock. Perhaps we should wait for Tungren's assistance. He obviously had much faith in you to send you alone. Yep, as then.
Farewell.
With the death of Anachronist, I hope that the demonic forces in this area will be driven back. I have no doubt that they will regroup and return, but then we shall be even more prepared to meet their threat. Very good. For all the work you have done, you deserve to be well rewarded. Return to Delgrin and tell him that Anachronist Narasin lies still by your hand, and the cult of the Dark Strand is beaten and scattered. Return to Delgrin, the Purifier, at Mistress Post.
Goodbye.
Alright, we'll head that way. Generally, this is gray. Yeah, get to Mistress Post. How much would we save any time flight pathing to Astronaut? I'd say yes. Go back that way a little bit. Would it be a Dark request to send you across the entire place? Yep. It do be like that. It do be like that. Couldn't just have the tower over on this side. That would have been too easy. That would have been way too easy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna take the flight path and then go back. The flight is definitely quicker. That should be alright. Really larger map here. Fly to there and then walk back to there. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I would say so. And that'll get us closer to where we want to be for the next bits. Let's cross over to Aberdeen from here. Probably. Not quite as many large cliffs in the way in Darkshore as there are further south. Just falling into town here. That works. Is this where we're going? Bit of fall damage. Not a huge deal. Huh. And ride. How expensive is this even? Not very much. Astronaut.
Goddess Watcher.
Okay. Let's get this taken care of here. And then, Suppose it's on to Stone Talon. Alright, I guess we turn this in, and then we go to Black Fathom Deeps. That is another thing we need to do. Go to Dungeons Classic. Not too many here. Dire Maw, Wailing Caverns, Black Fathom Deeps, and both on Karashas. So in Black Fathom Deeps, we need to defeat Akumai, the Hydra guy. Wailing Caverns, Dire Maw, we need to defeat a giant mace. I'm sure that's gonna be exciting. And it's even each wing of Dire Maw, so 3 different things going on there. 3 different final bosses. Cool. And then the other ones here are just defeat the final boss kind of situation. We can do that. Look at all these other things. Raids and stuff. And Defense Protocol Alpha, which I never even really did. So it just went like straight to beta. Look at all these. 1,500 dungeon raid emblems. Use the looking dungeon finder for 50 random people. There's plenty of achievements in here. Corner of the Ice Crown Raider. Bloodbath Frostbrood Vanquisher. Oh, look at all this. That's a lot of stuff piled together there. That'd be a whole separate thing to deal with. Worried about the quests for right now. We will see. Yeah, getting raids together is definitely more challenging. More people, more commitment. At least when you're not trying to just duo the raids. Well, that only works for the much lower level stuff. Scheduling and all that. Not gonna worry about that right now. We've got everything in Kalimdor to do. Although we are making good progress. This, the Baron's Port, head to the Baron's. Maybe we do that after Stone Talon. There's every possibility that more of these quests will also lead to other locations too. I think at least one of the Stone Talon ones is having us come back to Ashenvale here anyways. Worry about that in a bit. Get some other stuff done here. Tracker numbers getting back down. It's also nice. Easy enough. Shrine that way. Yep, we were there before too. Right down by this tower. It's down to the post. Completed and defeated that tower now. That's working out. Floating.
Need help?
I knew you would be up to the task, Eric Harrison. I sense great deeds before you. They will right many of the wrongs that plague our lands. Bear this blessing. Bear my blessings, Eric Harrison, as well as this gift. He's gonna give us some pants, or a 2-handed sword. Obviously, we take the sword.
For the Alliance.
There's the strike. Strength and spirit, 2-handed sword. Looks like a 2-handed sword. Good stuff. Good stuff. Carry on. So, in Black Fathom Deeps, we need to beat the final boss, because our previous attempts were before there was achievement tracking. And then we need to get 10 Twilight Pendants. Let's see who's got these Twilight Pendants. Power of the ancient rites of the Canic Old Gods, remember the Twilight's Hammer. Allied with the Naga, are amassing in Black Fathom Deeps. Wage war on the hammer, bring back proof of your deeds. Yours will be rewarded handsomely. I think we just loot everything until we have the 10 pieces. And also the bosses. Always get some interesting stuff from the bosses. We completely missed it. It's over more this way. The path is just so easy to walk. Let's go this way. Potentially. Gambling with where is walkable here. My goodness. There's a little path. That's better. Alright, this dungeon will not stand a chance. At all. Level 25 quest here. Yep. I think we can manage. And we did not find any other quests around here heading to the dungeon, so. Possibly we did that earlier. Last time we were here. That's okay. Doesn't mean we could have just dropped down in here when we were previously in this area fighting the Naga, so. Trying to be at least slightly efficient here. That's okay. We're here now. And we're gonna be ripping through here. Meeting Stone for Black Veil Deeps, level 20 to 80. See, we're supposed to be here. The Meeting Stone says so. Whee! Swim. And here we are. Got some demons. No good demons. Right here. Let's make our way to the actual dungeon. He's trying. Oh, they're trying. Interesting little before the dungeon area here. Bunch of water. And invisible demons here too. Lots of good stuff. Monk. Monk. Rage here. That was a good time. Okay. And into the dungeon. Alright. Let's get going. I don't expect that these guys drop anything we're looking for in particular. We're looking for more specific things. Get some Murloc guys. Good stuff. First place we need to get is over there. I think we just need to jump around. That'll be alright. What we got here? Tin. It's not super crazy. Can we walk around that way? Potentially. We're gonna jump. Jumping's fine too. Big jumps. Parkour. Good stuff. Back. And then additional.
I'm out of range.
Good guy. Down goes. Gamura. A bind. Just a magical bell. Very fun. Here's some Nagas and such. Jump the pendants. Maybe for like the Twilight's Hammer more than anything. Stations. Little side paths here. Underwater? Yes. We did a bit of going off to specific sides in this room in the middle here. No, there's a guard. They're just chilling. They're taking a nap. They're fine. Nice place you got here. Very safe. Very cool. There was like a box in here that we needed to pick up at some point. We accomplished that. Okay. What else we got? Sea witches. Another hole this way. Through here. Just check out all the various sections. Another sea witch. What do we have here? Sea witch. Come down. Tin vein. Sea witch. This could just be the way forward. Really, this could be a boss. Rip. Naga heart piercer. It's a bow. How fun. Okay. Got too many other guys in here. This is another side path. Cool. No dungeon maps. That's okay. Over this way. There's the box. That's the box we opened. That makes sense. Where did we come through here? Yep. Alright. Lorgan's manuscript box. Something like that. Very good. Let's continue moving forward here. This backwards? Hard to tell. We'll figure out once we get there. Again, what kind of water? Very convenient here. Lots of water down in the depths here. Sea witch. Chilling. Ooh, box. A weapon crate. What kind of weapon could be in here? Which was a long bastard sword. That's many kinds of swords at the same time, isn't it? My goodness. Come on. And some true shoulder pads. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, more in here. Defeat all the Naga. Have a great time. What's going to be the Twilight Hammer that we want to deal with? Yeah, where's it? Okay. No, I've been cursed. Melee attack power reduced by 65, and armor reduced by 5%. Oh no. Whatever will we do with slightly less damage? There's a box. What do we get? A pattern for dark leather gloves, cornbread, spongy morel, some leather. Maybe that could that be the leather required for the gloves? It's possible. Skip everything else. Where's the boss? Refax. A two-handed axe. Very fun. Anything else here? Got a fun shrine. Blessing of Life item. It did increase by 5, speed increase by 5. Increase frost damage done by 15. Okay. I'm gonna do all the frost damage now. Oh boy. Frost damage. Perfect. Just what we needed. Brilliant stuff. I'm a frost death. Yeah, it actually works Actually works. Merlin. Alright, you. Let's try to get further in here. Oh. Here's a Twilight guy. And they got their pendants. Perfect. So this is more of the kind of guys we're looking for. Not too worried about all the Naga guys. Look at these guys. Pendant. 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 Yeah, I got a lot of pendants. That works. Just come down in here. Get a few more pendants and stuff. That's where sacrifices. You must die. Yeah. Old gods. Oh boy. Got a lot of guys in here. That's enough pendants. That takes care of that. Let's just get to the end now. Aggroing everybody. Honestly, that's fine. Aquamancer. Get out of here. Okay. I don't know if we can jump up there. I think probably gonna want to go around. We're gonna just go fight the crustaceans. That's fine too. Get that thresh fin. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna walk on the walls here. That works too.
I need a target.
And here. Look, he's underneath everything. Hey, everybody. Let's see what's down here. There's a big one. There's a big one down below. Ah. What a beast. Old carcass. He did. I'm kind of like a secret kind of boss. A glowing pressure cape. All these like additional boss kind of guys. Pretty neat. And we can jump up there. Perfect. Why walking working right? Already took care of everyone that was out here. Well, that's our control. Here's the pile, where they're all dead. We're out of the sleepwalker. Light. Light. Everything's gonna be great. This is a whole event thing. Here's some more guys. They've run into the AoE. That's their fault. Clearly. Everybody dead? Looks pretty dead. They attempted to run away in fear. They probably should have ran away in fear earlier. That's their fault. A mushroom I found on a cultist. Good stuff. Very tasty. Anyways. Just grabbing everything. Combination of things. Joyful. Potentially. Further in to Akamai's lair. Oh boy. Trying to be all sneaky. Go around to the sides like that. Rude. Ambushes. wild stuff. There it is. Akumai. Let us. Kill it in one hit. Yeah. Black Fathom Deeps. Defeated. Strike of the Hydra. Two-handed sword that has a chance to do a bunch of acid. Very neat. Alright. Here is the Altar of the Deeps. All the way at the end here. Touch. And on target. Okay. Touch again. Another blessing? Same blessing? That's right. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. I guess we need to get out of here then. Any quicker paths? I don't think there is. I guess the other question would be quicker to just go back to Darnassus and then fly. Where do we need to turn in this quest here? In Darnassus. Yeah, I guess that answers that question. To Darnassus. Would it be quicker to go there? Also probably yes. Is our quest bringing us there? Also yes. I think we can work with that. Then, after that, it's mostly Stone Talon then. That'd be good. I mean, it's Stone Talon and then it's even more places. Definitely takes a little bit loading in here. My goodness. It's trying. It is trying. Sometimes it just takes a bit. Selling some stuff to stores. Picked up a lot of the regular guys drops. So you can see a full inventory happening mighty quick. Let's turn in these pendants. Okay. Seriously, this counts as a... It's on the debuff section here. Kind of odd. One of these over the Craftsman stairs. We're gonna do that. We can also look at all of the drops we got here. Most, I think they're all soulbound. It's only in specific instances where you can disenchant dungeon drops. Not in this case. Over here. See, upstairs here. There we go. Right. Black Fathom Deeps was once an ancient night elf temple. Once housed a most powerful moonwell. Who knows what evil brews there now at the hands of the Twilight's hammer. Have you made any progress in ridding their presence? Yep, they are gone.
Farewell.
You are no doubt of brave and noble blood, Erickson. The Argent Dawn commends you for all your efforts against evil. You have some boots. Or a belt. Nimbus boots. Oh, we get both of them. Boots and a belt. That's how you know we're really in there. You get two things. Good stuff. Argent Dawn. Very nice. Should be a shop pretty much anywhere here. It's the Craftsman stairs. Oh, this guy. Let's see what all the stuff looks like here. Got the two-handed sword. Yeah, a belt. Here is the bow. Looking like a bow. Here's another two-handed sword. Dual wield. Love it. Here is the hammer of the whale. Big hammer. Reef Axe. Decent looking axe. And also two-handed. A short ash bow. Regular little bow. Magical staff here. Some pants. Wimpy shoulder pads. Strike of the Hydra. Long sword, looking sword there. The boots. And the belt for that. Very good. Still anything that's soulbound or gray, I guess. Soulbound. Don't need this journal page. Doesn't start a quest or anything. That's alright. Soulbound. We can open. We could sell the clams, or we could open them. Here's a great cudgel. Very good for bonking. Fish oil is not worth anything. Soulbound. Gray. Cheap. Very cheap. We could technically disenchant this. Might as well. Soulbound axe. Ah, the cape. It is a longer cape. Not longer. Well, medium cape at least. At least not a short cape. No good we can get a short cape. Disenchant that. Soulbound that. Disenchant that. Gray, gray, soulbound, soulbound, soulbound. We got a little bit of money from all this. That's alright. We'll worry about the rest of these later. I mean, I guess we can worry about it now, since we're literally right here. That would make sense. Turtle meat, wool cloth, tick-shelled clams. That's not gonna be worth anything. A murloc fin. Lots of these various little bits. Not worth a huge amount. Do they say they have value? Doubtful. And then even if they do, there's all the different of the such and such, which makes them of more or less value. That's all works. I'm opening the clams. We'll sell one of the clams. Let's just get tangy clam meat. It's just a lesser astral essence. Not worth a huge amount of total. That's alright. Tangy clam meat. Doubtful. Highly doubtful. Put it into the... When it fails, we will just sell it. Let's try these. 16 gold or 20 silver. Totally reasonable prices. I'm gonna bother. Put another clam meat in. It's tangy. You gotta go for the tangy clam meat. Totally reasonable thing. Even if it was potentially useful for like low-level training or something, it would be more worthwhile to not. Yeah, murloc fin, nope. Regular healing potion. Little shard. Match the other one I already have here. And a lesser astral essence. Total value for all this is minimal at best. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna go put some stuff in the bank. I suppose. Let's see if we can use this rod just anywhere here. Because that does determine whether or not it's really worthwhile. Remote form. Let me just go to the bank. Don't mind me. Just go into the bank. And we will put the rod down here. That's noteworthy. Save the light balloon for a rainy day, I suppose. Could do with getting some more dragonfin fillets or something. We still have enough for right now. all our other stuff. Doing fine here.
Going.
Don't really need this journal anymore. We got all the information from that. Finished everything you wanted us to do. Okay. And we can hop in here. We're doing great. Perfectly normal things are happening. We continue on to the Stone Talon Mountains. Next time. Goodbye.